Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Williams,
And I'm Kevin Leroy.
and we want to introduce you to the first ever Formula Features podcast.
This is Formula Features, and I'm really, really excited today. Today is like the very first episode where we have a legend. We are joined by a legend, a Grammy winner, and a true R&B icon with over 20 million albums sold worldwide. Her influence on the music world is undeniable. From her platinum debut album to the iconic record, I'll Be Missing You, she's undeniably the queen of collabs and has truly defined what it means to leave a lasting legacy. Introducing our very first guest,
Faith Evans.
Faith Evans.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you.
I'm so excited to you. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm over the moon right now, and I'm trying not to geek. Okay. I know that like I've had a million conversations with you, and this is like one of my favorite things about tattooing you is I know you always gonna come with a story. Like I know you always gonna have a good story for me. And I when I was doing this and I was putting together like my questions and stuff, it made me think about like when was the first time I saw Faith? And I thought about when and you always argue with me about this, which I think you're probably right, but it was your 20-year anniversary for your first album, I believe, and it was in LA. And one of my friends, he's actually a DJ. His name is Monty. He took me to, well, he surprised me. He was like, "Hey, we're going to this show. I don't ask no questions. I don't want to hear nothing." And we pulled up. Literally, it was like something out of a movie. Right when we walked in, right when we pulled up to the venue, this white Rolls Royce pull up, and Faith pull up in a white fur coat and walk. No, swear to God, I swear to God,
Where was this at?
it was in LA. It was in Hollywood, and I was like, "Where the fuck are we?" And I thought it was your birthday, but I told you this before, and you said he was like, "Nah, I think this is my 20 year because everybody was there singing your songs."
Oh, at the Sayers Club.
Yes, everybody was. It was like
At the
very
Sayers
hush
Club.
hush. Like
That's like the only time I've been in a Rolls Royce in my life. Maybe the second time on everything.
yeah.
So I'm like, when was this? Like,
I said-
I don't drive a Rolls Royce.
Faith pulled up very rich. I said, "Oh, where are we at?" Like I swear to God, like it was like he planned it for me to pull up right when you pull up. I said, "Oh shit."
Well, I planned it for somebody to feel that way when I was pulling up.
No, that ass. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. But that night, I swear to God, like I was like, that was my first time ever seeing you in person. And I had this like what do you call it? Like imposter syndrome. Like what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? And it was so crazy to see like you sang and Kelly Price sang, and it was just so many different names that, you know, like for me, I grew up like I grew up in like 90s, early 2000s. I was the kid like, you know, drawing, and like I would sit with all the Vibe magazines. I was just so obsessed with like everything pop culture. You very much been a part of that. And it was just like so crazy to just be a part of it, like moving to LA and like seeing, you know, stuff like that in person was just so crazy. And then to go into actually meeting you come into the shop and getting tattooed, just a super crazy experience. So I just to say like you being here right now is just like a total full circle moment, and I really appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks for having me, guys.
Yes.
Those arms
of course.
appreciate you.
Of
They look
Of
amazing,
course.
by the way.
So, and that was one thing I definitely want to like talk about and touch on was like your tattoo. So one thing that I love about you, I remember the very first thing that obviously when we met, Katrina was tattooing your titty, I was tattooing Stevie, and not too long after that, you were like, "Hey, I want to get another piece." And I came to your house and you were like, "Yeah, I think I want to like cover the China tattoo or do something different to it." And I said, "Faith, I'm not touching that tattoo."
No, I didn't want to cover it. I wanted to like enhance the names. And you said you just wanted to do something around it.
Yeah. Because I was like, that tattoo is just like so iconic to me. When I think about
That's
you.
what you said.
Yeah. When I think about you in the 90s, I think about two tattoos. I'm like the China tat and the Biggie tat. So I'm like, at what point, because this is also too like big in culture, which I honestly too, that was when people think about that tattoo, I don't think people realize how iconic that is. When people think about like a heart and they niggas name like titty, I'm like, you think about like Bride of Chucky. She had a heart, and I was like, that came
Did
straight
she?
from Baby. Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Stop playing with me.
Yes, I'm like, that comes straight from
No,
you.
she didn't.
Nope. I swear to God, nobody else. Who would it have come from?
Yeah.
You know, as a tattooer, I'm coming up with my 20 year next month. Or I'm sorry, January makes my 20 year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I just think about how many people have come and gotten like a boyfriend or girlfriend's name tattooed on them, and I always try to like tell them not to. But then at the same time, for you, I'm like, no, don't cover it. Like, keep it there. So I'm sure after the fact, and like, cause y'all were young, you know, I feel like y'all had like what's the story? Y'all met like, and 2 months later, y'all got married, right? So like, it's like y'all's relationship was very fast, like you said. So it's like, from that point, obviously you move on and you get into other relationships. Is that what sparked you to cover it, or was it like you just trying to move on from the memories, or what was it?
No, it really wasn't actually. It was my body was changing and my titties was drooping. And I didn't like how that shit looked, to be honest. And then by the time I had relocated to probably another state, you know, and by the time I found by the time I even settled into thinking about that and focusing on that, because I was probably back to performing or doing photo shoots, I was remarried.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like kind of like when you was like, don't mess with that. You're like, don't, even though I didn't want to change the names on my arm, I just wanted to make them bolder.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, just keep them how they are, and I'll just make them bolder by doing something around it that with your creative ass.
Yeah.
But, you know, I wasn't thinking like that. I'm like, oh shit, you know, it just was like, damn, what am I going to do? Like, I'm in a whole nother marriage right now.
Yeah. No, I feel it. That's kind of what I figured. I was like, it has to be something like that. Well, not the titties.
It
fat.
wasn't. Well, that's what the truth of the matter is. Let's start there. That is the truth of the matter.
Okay.
Like it was shifting. Like
Okay.
it was getting lower and lower.
No, so
but by the time, even probably when I probably got a boob lift, you know, and addressed that situation, the tattoo was still looking weird.
Going down low, falling down low. It looks good, and that was one thing too. Was like, even with the roses that you have, I was like, okay, like I want to do something beautiful on Faith. Like, I'm really proud of the tattoos you gotten from me. But even going into Big, like I know you probably told the story a million times, but you got to tell us how did you meet Biggie Smalls?
Me and Big met at a photo shoot that Puff was having for basically his new artist, and it wasn't something like super. Like, once I thinking back now, it's like that was just some, I'm gonna get them all together, we gonna take a picture. It wasn't no serious, like they had wardrobe type of stuff. Like, I happened to come in a little denim mini skirt and a denim vest, and the makeup lady had to do my hair and my makeup, and like it was, you know. But I guess he just wanted to, who knows, he probably had to show Clive and them that.
Yeah.
Like, he's my stable artist.
These are your
Anywho,
artists.
Big was signed to Bad Boy from when Puff was at Uptown.
Okay.
So I didn't know Big though.
Oh.
So I met him at this photo shoot. Okay, so a little bit of history. I'm from Newark. Redman is from Newark. Redman was like my boyfriend when I was in the 9th grade. So that's before he was in the industry.
Yeah.
So by the time Red was in the industry, Hurricane G, who was also a part of Hit Squad with Red and Eric Sermon and them, she would be in Jersey at Red's house. I would always take my daughter, China, to Red's house because his sister Roslyn, who's one of my good friends, used to babysit China.
Okay.
So this particular day, I had a photo shoot in New York, and Hurricane Gloria was at Red's house. Rest in peace, G. And she wanted me to drop her off in Brooklyn after my photo shoot. Okay. Now, mind you, I knew all the streets of Brooklyn because I'd be going to all these churches. I had a car, you feel me? So I knew Brooklyn from a whole different perspective than you know, like, but when in these cases where somebody wanted me to drop them off in a whole different side of Brooklyn, I'm like, oh, I know how to get there, like, because I drive. New York people don't drive. I lived in Jersey. I had a car, you feel me?
Right.
So I drove. So it's like, oh, shit, that's golden, you know? Right. Anywho, she comes with me to this photo shoot. Big happens to be there. It was me, Big, Craig Mack, and Total, I believe.
Okay.
And So halfway through the photo shoot, we had a break, and I had some photos from a birthday party. And, you know, you used to go to the photo mat, and they put your phone, you write your phone number on the envelope.
Yeah.
So Big walked by the table. He see me looking at pictures. He's like, "That's your daughter? You got a daughter?" And he, you know, da-da-da. So he's like, "Oh, how you know what?" So
The movie
he,
wasn't bullshit. The movie wasn't bullshit. This is a scene out the movie.
yes, this is true.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was gonna ask.
And so he's in his mind probably like, how does she know Hurricane G? Because Hurricane Gloria was already like a known artist. Like, I wasn't known by anybody. Big probably had a single out, or that Party and Bullshit record, I think, was out, but he really didn't have like his first single out at the time. But anyway, he asked me, could I take him back, drop him off in Brooklyn? Because he was like, how you? I was like, oh no, that's my homegirl. I got to take her to Brooklyn after this. You know, he started up a conversation because he was looking at the pictures and saw my daughter in the pictures and just struck up a conversation with me over lunch.
Yeah.
By the time the photo shoot was over, he asked me, could I take him and his boys back to Brooklyn? It turned out to be like 6 or 7 of them niggas. Like him and the whole Junior Mafia, like except for Kim, you know what I'm saying? And I had a car, so they all piled up. He was like, oh, you going to Brooklyn? Because she lived in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Drove them back. He was like, how you know your way around Brooklyn? I'm like, I be going to this church, that church, that church. By the end of this Brooklyn run, I dropped him off and he told me he was gonna call me. And I was like, okay, but I never gave him my number. Anyhow, he called me because he had got my number off the photo thing. So he called me the next day. I thought that was kind of cute. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He got my number inside. And I started coming back to Brooklyn to hang out with them ever, you know. And I don't know. We
Okay,
just
so-
started hanging out after that. And I would be on the block with the whole crew. And 2 months later, we got married.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick, because this is one thing I've always wondered.
I mean, there's moments in between that, but I mean, in a nutshell, that's what happened.
For sure.
You know.
Oh, go ahead.
It wasn't 7 days, though, to be clear.
Okay.
Folklore of 7 days, no.
Okay.
So we did bring up the movie. How when people make biopics about icons like yourself, how did you feel about that? Did you feel it was very accurate?
Well, that wasn't my movie, and it wasn't about me. But the parts in it that were about me were accurate. I know I did, you know, and I wasn't a producer on that movie. That wasn't like, you know, but we all had to sign off for them to use a life rights.
And that's Christmas. Kim said.
But there was nothing in there that, you know, I felt. The only thing that was in the movie that wasn't accurate that I know was played up for like the cinematic purposes was like the girl that I ran up in the hotel on. She wasn't a white girl.
Oh, okay.
So they made
that was only changed.
right.
They changed her
They made her a
ethnicity.
white girl. Exactly. That's it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my question to you also is like, mind you too, Faith a baddie. Faith been a baddie for sure.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, been a baddie.
I mean things, but no things.
No, so my thing is like back then, especially at the height of like I'm signed, like I'm obviously super talented. Like you have to have known that like something major about to pop off. What was it about Big? Because obviously Big is a big dude. He ain't, like you said, like he ain't the most handsome or nothing. Like what was it about him that made you feel like, you know what, like I could possibly get literally anybody in the world that I want right now? What was it about Big that said, you know what, I want you. I'm gonna marry you.
Back it up a little bit because none of those things you said are me.
Which part? The
The
baddie?
thoughts you thought and thunk out loud, that's not me. That's not what I, you know what I mean?
That's what I would.
No,
that's
like
what I
I'm
would think.
this, that's
Yeah.
not me. That's not how I am.
Gotcha.
Even now, but all these years later, that's not my aura. That's not, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's not how I approached any of this. It was a blessing. Like I didn't look at myself in a way of that. That's not how, I
Yeah.
take myself that serious
Yeah.
like that.
Questions still remain.
But
Yeah.
what's the question that remains, honey?
What was it about Big? Like, what was it about him that like that
He
like?
was him. Like he's
Yeah.
like he was cool, funny. I mean, like you saw that little quick thing I showed
Yeah.
you, which is, top secret.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
that was us. Like it was like we just laughed together. He was cool as hell.
Yeah.
And he made me feel super like special.
Yeah.
He made me feel super special.
Would you say
To the
like,
point where, like I've said in my book, if you want to get it and read it, I mean, you know, like I would be passing girls on the staircase in the building, and they'll be telling me they just left such and such house because he like, don't you ever say nothing to my wife. You ever speak? Don't even look her way.
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he made me feel special from that way because I didn't know about those things. But my point is how he was making me feel. And then later on, I found out what he was telling these people. I'm like, well, damn, I guess. I guess. I guess. I don't know. But he didn't make me feel anything was amiss.
Yeah,
It was like totally all about me when we were together.
that's good.
And it might have been feeling that way for somebody else when they was together.
Okay. So it's like make me laugh. I'm like, that's the make
No,
me, make me,
it's
make
not
me
just
smile.
that. It's not just that. He was very he wanted to know things from me. Like, you know, he would even ask me stuff like about words. You know, Big was very intelligent. You could tell by, you know, his wordplay and the words he used.
So how you write?
But he would ask me things like, how do you, what's this mean? Or what's another way of saying this? You know what I mean? Because he would joke on me because I wanted to spell and be in the 4th grade and the 5th grade. Like, how you spell this then? Da, 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 you know?
Yeah.
He's like, how you use it in a sentence then, nigga? Like,
I love that. Okay. No, so I mean, when I think about that era, like obviously I was a kid, but again, I studied the era. And I'm like, this is the beginning of Bad Boy. This is you. This is, like you said, SWV. This is Craig Mack. This is all these people. You were the first female to be signed by Bad Boy, right? But at the same time, like there was also, Mary wasn't signed to Bad Boy. There was Kim around. There was all these different girls around, even Misa and Missy. I feel like this era just has so many females, and it's just like, from the outside looking in, everybody was so close, and like it was like all y'all together at the same time. But then obviously people have their own issues. One thing I always had a question about was just like, for you, like I know, like let's say, and for those of you who don't know, when people see me tattoo Mary and Misa Hilton and Missy Elliott, all this stems from my relationship with Faith. Faith has always been super, super solid, like from the point where it's just like you never gatekeep. It's just like, oh, you want my tattoo artist? Like, this is him. And obviously, like, Misa was a big play in that too. But one thing I always found interesting was like, you have friends who aren't necessarily friends with other people. You know what I mean? But also too, I know you're like the unbothered queen, but I don't want to like speak for you. How do you how do you manage being friends for so long with people who may not be friends with someone else or vice versa? You know what I mean? Like, how do you manage that? And then also publicly.
I don't. I mean, my life, look, I hate to use this phrase, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you've been at my home. And I mean, even especially more in more recent years, you know, my life is about writer and writer's room, and you know, I stick a little Faith Evans care in there, but you know, I mean, but even prior to that, I mean, I don't take that shit home with me like that in terms of that. I mean, and the word friend, I think, is used, so I don't really, you know, it's like I love who I love, I fuck with who I fuck with. I'd rather say it that way, but you know, breathe, censor me if you want to, but you know what I'm saying, like. You know what I mean? I fuck with who I fuck with. It's okay. Sometimes shit gotta pivot. You know? And hey, things happen. I don't really be attaching myself like that. Like, you know.
Yeah.
The people what's meant for you, what God means to be in your life, though, that's people, things, you know, whatever it might be, it's gonna be.
Okay.
And what's not meant to be is not gonna be. So I've never come at it from a place like that. Because again, back to what you were saying before, I never approached being a signed artist. And then it's like, I know I've told you before how me and Misa even met. But I want to save that for the episode when me and Misa come on. Because that's another conversation. No, because that's going to be so much better.
I know.
It's so much better. I can't do that. Because it's going to be, it's like, wow. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know I was going to be signed to a label that her man ran. I wasn't even trying to be a recording
Hey,
artist.
I'm sorry. Look, how about this? How about this? You tell me.
I told you.
No,
I told you already.
Remind me. Tell me the story.
Not remind me.
And we'll get deeper into it when Misa comes. How about
Okay.
that?
Well, Misa Hilton and we weren't necessarily hanging out at the time, but when we were, Misa and I are around the same age. She might be a year younger than me. But she used to visit my church in Newark because her cousin was a member of my church, and her cousin was best friends with my first cousin. I mean, with one of my cousins, not my first cousin. At the time, they would say, this is Puff Daddy's girlfriend, or I would hear that, but I wasn't in that world. You feel me? I was totally, not just church, but I was singing in, classical chorus and da-da-da-da, but it wasn't nothing about the music industry other than my little gospel group, record type of thing. But she would be visiting my church, but that had nothing to do with fast forward 7 to 8, 9 years later, that me being signed to the label that her man and baby's daddy was running.
That wasn't y'all's connection.
No.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It wasn't at all.
Okay.
But when that happened, it was like, boom, it was like, okay, she and me, we became cousins. You feel
Yeah.
me? Oh, that's my cousin. That's my cousin, Like she was probably my first, probably still confidant and somebody because she was in it. I wasn't in that.
Yeah.
That wasn't my thing. When she came to my church, it's not like when we left church, me and her was going somewhere to hang out and talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was Shalita's cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The pretty girl that go with Puff Daddy, whoever he is. Like, I don't know who the fuck he is. You feel me?
Yeah.
So for me to end up actually signing to the label that this Puff Daddy guy.
Yeah. Was she styling you too at the time?
In the beginning, yeah, she signed me my first album cover. Like we had little. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
No. Tell me. Tell me again.
Yes, she did. She did. Yes, she did.
No, Misa is literally one of my favorite people too. Like she's
Mine too.
I literally think, and even when I like, because I like to add and subtract personalities. I'm like, y'all both have a very like, first of all, humble as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, obviously super talented. I told Misa, I'm like, even like my style today, I feel like people are like, oh, you dress like you Jodeci. I'm like, this is Misa. Like, you gotta know where it comes from. I'm like, you gave me my style, but as monumental as she has been in the industry, obviously you too, is just like y'all still remain so humble, and I can completely understand why y'all are friends and have remained friends. Like I hope to have
I think the first
friendships
time
like that. Yes,
we kind of struck up a conversation, about where it pertained to Misa and stuff. I was like, that's mine,
Yeah.
He was like, oh my God, oh, and you tell me more, more.
All the stories. So like, okay, so another story that you told me, and you can tell me if it's like not for today. You can tell me if it's not for today, but I always felt like it was so interesting. Was you being
Is
one?
that what this episode is about? Tell me more.
Tell me more. Yes, like I be like,
I don't know if we've established that quite yet. What is the
no
topic of this episode?
And I quote, "Ask away, baby, ask away." Honey. I said, oh, "Okay, look."
I said this.
Yeah.
I just thought that okay. So is this episode is going to be Ask Away, or your next episode with somebody else is going to be structured?
This is how I
Because
want
you said you got one of these fucking questions.
this is how I want to be, and also too,
You ain't pick up one card since that first one.
No. I got this whole intro right here, baby. I got this whole intro right here. I wrote my whole intro down.
And ain't nothing else on it.
That's it.
Look, I got some
Oh,
shit now. But no, nothing crazy. And even this question's not crazy. My question you were one of the first people to meet Missy Elliott before she became Missy Elliott, right?
Well, no. No, but there is a connection between the time of, okay, so Missy was in Devontae's group called Sister, I believe it was called, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
but post, I don't know whatever happened with that, and kind of all of them kind of leaving that camp. Missy, Stevie, whoever else, Magoo, Timberland left that camp. Missy and I met by way of my friend Rufus Black, who I used to call Peekaboo. I met Missy and Stevie J on the very same day. And I used to pick up my homeboy Rufus from Spring Valley at Chad Elliott, who's also a producer, his house.
Perfect.
And so he was like, one day he came out with, by this time I had a single out. He was like, sis, I never do this, but they want to meet you so bad. It wasn't Missy and Stevie J. And I was like, so I started hanging out with both of them. Like they would come to my apartment, come to my sessions. Missy ended up sort of like, basically Missy was like writing for a couple of people like 702 and a couple of other artists. And when she would be in the city, we would hang out and she would come by my apartment and she bonded with my daughter China. So after a while, I was like, you don't got to stay at hotels or you don't got to go back. You could stay in China's or you could stay here, China could sleep with me, So what happened was, I think by the time Puff got wind that Missy was sort of out there as a writer and not in the Devontae camp, he called my apartment looking for Missy to do that Gina Thompson song. So that was like around the time that she was, I wouldn't say she was living with me because she had a choice. You know what I mean? She was doing hotels and stuff, but I'm like, girl, you don't have to do that. You can stay here. You know what I mean? So Missy and I were like pretty cool at that time.
Okay.
Now, she used to take China everywhere.
It's story like that's so interesting because I swear to God, I'm like, damn, like how intertwined everybody is. It'd be so funny to me, especially hearing like those little stories like that.
But I didn't know Missy prior to that. But then Missy would be, at my house and writing songs, and she'll play her cassette. She'll give me a cassette with the song ideas she wrote and go in the room like she's nervous for me to listen. I'm like, bitch, this shit is dope. Like, and then after a while, they wanted her to be an artist. I'm like, shit, yeah, because they not really doing it like your demo. Like, she'll be writing these songs and have this whole feel to it. And even though the songs she wrote for other people were great and effective, but I'm like, you should. Like, she was like, they want me to be an artist, but I don't know if I could. She was kind of shy about being out there in the front. Yeah. I mean, that's what I received, even though she was more than capable.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bitch, do it. Like, go ahead. Like,
no, Missy definitely is somebody who, like, when I think about even that era, like, she was one of my favorite artists.
I know it. Hello. I think I might have called her or texted her one time. He was at my house. I was like, girl, he will not stop playing your music. You played. I said, oh my God.
No, literally.
Like, I love her music, but I was like, oh, that's all you gonna play for the whole 5 hours? Listen, I don't want to hear my own music, so I'm not, no shade at all. I'll be like, yo, you're not gonna Faith Evans me to death, yo. No. Like, I said about myself, so, like, you wanted to play it the whole time.
Faith literally was like, damn, goddamn, here, let me FaceTime. She FaceTime.
Right, let me.
Missy said, what's that? I said, yeah, Faith told me all these stories. She's like, you need to come tattoo me because I got stories too. I said, oh God, say less. I'm coming. No, I love it so much.
Speaking of that,
there you go.
I'm just letting y'all. I'm letting y'all do y'all thing.
Right.
I'm just.
Oh shit.
I'm respecting y'all's. I'm respecting y'all's relationship and everything like that. But icons and legends like you, like Faith Evans, Mary J, Kelly Price, Whitney Houston, like I talk with my clients about this all the time. Do you think the R&B game has changed for the better?
How you gonna put any of us in the same thing with Whitney? But anyway,
I mean, no, I feel like,
I guess thanks, but nah.
But you just said that a minute ago. You said that you don't like hearing your music, and I know as an artist too, sometimes looking at our artwork, it can be tough sometimes, or we just don't want to see it. We admire the people, but yes, you are an icon. You are a legend. My mom, man, I remember just on the way to my basketball games at, 7, 8 years old, she's just bumping your music, and you have just been in our household, just a legend. So yes, you are.
Thank you, Mama.
You can be up, yes, right neck and neck with the greats. So I talk about this with my clients all the time. Like, do you think it has changed for the better or for the worse? And why that is? You know, why has it? Personally, I can say it has been a big fall off. Why do you think that is?
What is it?
Being the quality of music. Is it about? I feel like back in the day, you know, it's what y'all were singing about, catering to both sides, catering to the men, but vice versa as well. So, what do you think has changed most in the R&B game?
I don't know that I'm in a place to be able to say that something has declined or whatever. You know, like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Enjoyment is in the ear of the listener, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't really, you know, I can't sit here and name to you. I think I was having this conversation on the way. Yeah, but I half of the stuff, I'm like, I don't know who that is. I don't know what, you know, but that's not, it's just, I think that over time, I know that over time, the way things are received, the way things are delivered, it changes, and it has in history. That's just what happens. But I don't think I'm at liberty to judge what is bad or good. You know, there's things that I enjoy, there's things that I don't.
Yeah.
Like always gonna be that.
I can judge and say it's nowhere near the same level as it was, and we're still trying to find that out today. Why that is?
See, that's up to you to be talking about. You know what I mean? As a creative, I have to respect the fact that whatever way somebody finds that it receives and they get an audience for whatever it is, you know, then kudos to them. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Who am I to say anything about it? Other than in my own four walls of my house, like, I'll pass for what I said, fast forward. I meant skip, but she said, that's Amber. She is Amber. Oh my God, Amber. I met the new Amber. I met Amber's cousin. Oh my God.
Do you have a favorite decade of music? Like a favorite decade, would you say?
I mean, I would be remiss if I did not say the 90s.
Look, me too.
But I love, you know, 80s is good too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would certainly be 90s and before.
Okay.
No shade to anybody after that it's plenty of great artists. But I mean, in terms of like it would be 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, like.
You know,
you said one, I said four.
No, because I feel like I'm the exact same mindset. Like to me, even though I was a teenager in the early 2000s, I'm like, when I just look back, because I grew up, my dad and my mom, they listened to nothing but old school. I grew up on old school, you know, like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. But the 90s to me, I don't know what it was, what was there that like made the 90s so different. But somebody said recently was just like, why music, like talking about you.
Me?
No.
What they say about me?
Not talking about you, talking about this one. Was like, one reason why they feel like music today has been on a decline is because a lot of the artists who are present today didn't grow up in the church. And to me, I was like, that is a valid point, because I feel like
do y'all really know that?
I don't know it to be true, but it was to me a valid theory, because when I think about like the things that I was drawn to, I feel like a lot of the things I was drawn to, like the runs and just the soulfulness and all the things, because I grew up in church, a Baptist church, where the music was the very like apex of the day, right, you know? Right. And it's like, well, you know, us being millennials and like everybody after us is just like, did they really have that foundation like y'all had or before? And in my mind, I just feel like it's lost. A lot of music has lost like the soul. I don't want to say the soul. Is that like cliche to say? But I feel like it's lost like the soul. I feel like everything is.
I sure that's opinion.
Music has become, in my opinion, music has become a lick. Where it's like, it's not necessarily for the love of music per se, I don't feel like, but become a way to get rich or popping or famous.
Now you gonna say what them people feel like when they in that studio booth, child?
I can't say it. I just say what I feel.
How you know they don't love it?
I don't know. I just say what I feel.
I think it's because it is the quality of it. I don't know. Like I was saying, it's just a clear drop off of how it used to be, but it feels like something is missing. Back in the day, like when y'all was seeing these hit records, like
There's a lot missing, but I don't think that just singles that. I'm sorry.
no, do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. We're here for you. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Go ahead. No, we want to hear your.
No, it's just like back in the day, you know, like you used to love me, you know, like soon as I get home, like that would just make you feel something, you know, like I could be, you know, driving home from my tattoo appointment, just ready to get home to my lady, just because like those hit records, it just brings that out of you. Nowadays, I don't feel it, and R&B is my go-to genre. So I think, I don't know, it's just I think that was just a time that we've had, and I can't see it getting back to that level anytime soon.
Which level though? You mean in terms of sales? You mean in terms of what?
Well, just
You
what,
mean
no,
feeling. I think you're talking about
feeling.
I would say the
more
feeling.
so than a level,
Feeling
Yeah.
and
Right.
just quality.
Mhm.
Yeah, just feeling and
a
quality.
vibe that you get, the
Yes.
feeling you get from it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You know, let me shut up.
What you got to say now?
No, we're already on the topic. Go ahead.
Because
I feel like
there's
somebody
a
gonna
lot
hang
of
me
things
for this.
missing. You know, there's
What do you think?
well, they're not really like labels that actually have budgets to like do artist develop. It's nothing is about that. It's not about that. And I hate to say this, y'all don't exit. No, for real. Because
Okay.
this is not a comment. I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm actually just talking to you like I'm talking to you, but that's not something I want to say out loud because I don't want to become the voice of what's wrong or not in the thing.
Yeah.
You
Nick.
feel me? But on the sidebar, like, and maybe when if you know, maybe if there's something in this that is usable,
Yeah.
but it's like there's not the budget say, nigga. The last time I took a meeting with somebody talking about, do you want to do an album? And this was, I mean, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 8. It's just a courtesy meeting. Not like I'm looking for a deal. You feel me? But just why y'all keep calling me about, child, get out of here. It's not the same, number one. And they're not expecting the same thing. Who the fuck am I?
Really?
I'm not about to put on me, the artist that I am, in terms of if I were in a place in my life that I was able to dedicate the time and the effort I do to put in me. Not anybody else, me. I'm saying.
You know, I've
Like
never
that
thought
shit
about
is not going to do nothing for me.
I've never thought of it from that
When I got a
perspective.
whole fucking
Yeah.
son with special needs that I got to put 3 people in place for me to be away from home, you feel me?
Yeah.
Hell nah, nigga.
So, mind you, too, that's another theory that I have never
Yeah.
considered is just.
And
like
I'm
the
not
budget.
talking about it's about money.
No, I don't know.
But I'm saying at this level of things, like where I have to fucking
But
keep
the
my
thing
shit,
is,
man.
it kind of
If that was my lifeline, me
Yeah.
being a recording artist,
right.
you feel me?
But-
It's not.
But
I be at home making sure my publishing is good, like,
yeah,
because I'm a writer. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
but correct me if I'm
I'm
wrong.
not doing all of that other shit right now.
Real quick, so
Yeah.
since we are on the topic with like budget
See, this is good
labels and stuff.
conversation, but I don't know if it should be.
But see that, but see that's the thing though. It's like this is what needs to be said. I understand, you know, like everyone has an image. We all have these things we need to portray online. But like this is conversations that I think that shifts the game, that changes, that gets us back to how it was in the 90s.
But there's a lot about it that I don't know about. The other side of it is where they are making the money on. I'm not active in that shit. Like I don't have no record I'm trying to push right now. If I did, then I would be having to, you know, talk to these guys. These what are they? Millennials, unmennials?
Yeah.
The fuck, whatever the fuck. Like, you feel me? Like I'm not in that game right now.
You spoke on writing.
But it's still, that's even the way that shit is broken up, it takes a lot more to make something,
Yeah.
you know?
You spoke on writing. So in the creative process, do the labels typically have a big influence on what you write, what you're talking about? Or is it just like, hey, we have a budget for this. We need an album to be dropped. Do your thing. Like
I
how
think
much?
that's a situational, not with me. Nobody told me what to write about.
So my mindset is this because I think I relate everything back to tattoos or tattooing.
Oh.
And when I, no, and when I think about like somebody telling me like, hey, you know, yeah, you used to charge X, Y, and Z, you know, 5-10 years ago, but because the industry is so saturated, or because there's so many artists that do X, Y, and Z, now that same thing that you used to charge this for, now it's only worth this. You're not gonna get, just naturally as a human being, you're not gonna get the same product. You're not gonna get the same product. I feel like if you told me I'm doing it for free, I feel like you would get a better product than if you told me I'm getting lowballed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Where you take the monetary out of it. So in my mind, I'm like, okay,
Right.
I could see that.
Right.
I could see that. Like, where it's just like the artists today don't know what it's like to be, I guess, put on a, I don't, how is it?
Like, yeah, that's one side of it, but at the same time, that my perspective wasn't even about like that was totally from like, I can't say they didn't spend money. That was hindsight for me.
Yeah.
In it, I was having a good time, having fun, and the shit was coming out good. I didn't even know if people was gonna like my music because I wasn't in this world.
Yeah.
Like that whole secular, you know what I mean? Like, I think they're gonna like my stuff. Think they like my song.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't that, like, you know, baddie, like,
Okay.
I had a daughter already. I had bills to pay.
Okay. Let me shift gears. Okay, let me shift gears because this is also another topic I want to talk about. That kind of
We could talk for 4 or 5 hours.
I know. So I'm gonna shift gears. So
come back though. I gotta. Yeah,
we can circle back. But at that time, this is the same era in which you met Stevie. Stevie's my boy. Love Stevie to death. He's somebody who I tattooed. And the older I get, the more I realize how much influence Stevie has had on R&B before he was on Love and Hip Hop and all the stuff that everybody knows him for today. Mm-hmm. But how much, like Mariah Carey, you, Big, like, explain to me your initial meeting of Stevie J. Was it through Big? Was it?
No, I met Stevie separate from all of that, way before Stevie was a part of Bad Boy.
Oh.
I met Steve. I was married to Big already. I just told you. Hello, you didn't walk with me.
Hey, this is for our viewers.
My friend,
okay?
But I said it for your viewers.
Yeah.
My friend Peekaboo,
oh,
aka
okay. You did.
Black.
I
met Stevie J and Missy Elliott on the same day.
Right.
And ended up hanging out with both of them with my friend Rufus Peekaboo.
Right.
Like they would come to my apartment and go to my sessions. And Missy just ended up, you know, taking to China and hang, you know what I mean, being more around. But
Gotcha.
Stevie used to come check on me all the time. So we were friends. I was married to Big, but Big and I were separated at the time.
Gotcha.
Not when I first met Stevie, but by the time I had my apartment and stuff, when Missy was coming to stay with me in China, Big and I were kind of separated. I won't say kind of, we weren't. He wasn't living there.
And he's worked on projects with you too, though. Like
no, Stevie and I didn't work together.
Oh, really?
That was just my homeboy. He used to come and check on me with all my, you know, I'm a boy at heart.
Yeah.
So all the boys, you know what I'm saying? I hang with all the boys. All the way since 2nd grade. Like,
yeah,
I sit at the table with all the boys. Like,
got you.
That's me. Pass your bean salad down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody from Louise A. Spencer Elementary School and University High School, y'all gonna hit the chat up and be like, she ain't lying.
Look,
they know what it is.
For sure.
Okay, so I know I've obviously done some research.
Now go back to you still ain't finished your question.
I'm getting there. About stick.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm getting there. I promise you, I'm
Taking
getting
a
there.
long ass time.
Okay, so I did my research, right? And I remember you said that there was a time where you were waiting on your publishing or something like that to come out, but obviously it was you in China. You were looking to relocate. You needed a house, and you needed, I think you said like $70K or something crazy. And Stevie came and was like, "Hey, I'll loan it to you, whatever, when nobody else would or did." I'll say
Stevie and Mary Flowers, who my manager at the time, Cheryl Flowers, her mom is Mary Flowers, who was the main promoter at the Apollo Theater at the time. So Mary Flowers loaned me half, and Stevie J loaned me the other half.
Okay.
No, actually, it was 70 each, so I needed 150, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I got 70 from Stevie and 70 from her.
So did you know at that time, like,
Now, I didn't ask him for it, but he knew that I needed it.
Right.
He offered, and I was like, no, hell no. Like, I was like, that's not something I would ever, like,
asked him?
go to somebody and say, hey, can you loan me $70,000?
So this is my question. So post married to Biggie and
No, I was still married to Big.
oh, when this happened?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. 'Cause I'm like, why the fuck?
Me and Big never divorced, boo. Hello.
Okay. Well, y'all were
Hence
separated.
me.
Okay. So at this time, did you know? I know he was like a close friend, but did you know that like Stevie has been vocal about it, like that he always had feelings for you, always liked on you.
No. I mean, I would never have taken it serious even if he did. I don't recall any of that.
So when did it
He
shift
told me that Missy and them used to be like, she married. No. He probably said that to
to
them.
them? Yeah.
He
Okay.
didn't say that shit to me. I'm not off that. I'm not.
Yeah,
Do I
yeah.
carry myself like
no, babe.
like a nigga? A nigga cannot just get the pussy. Come on, man. Come on now. Let's be fucking real on the fucking Formula Features, my nigga.
Yeah, let them know.
Let's not play no games. That's not the case. Records.com. Hello.
At some point, he got it. When did it switch?
Nigga, that was 25, 30 years later. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. So when did
That
it
wasn't
switch?
some shit I was plotting on that long. Oh, the fuck out of here. Like, you think I'm gonna want a nigga for that long?
No, I don't
Hell
think that.
no.
This has been the question for a
Yo,
long
see,
time.
I'm making y'all the new drink champ. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Let me go pee, and I'm gonna stop playing.
We're gonna take a
Make
break.
it better.
Take a break.
Take a break.
You got-
I like how I said it better.
Oh, give me a refill, goddammit, because I like look.
I like how I said it.
The question you said and answer was, when did it shift for you and Stevie? Because I think that's, I mean, again, for people who don't know, it's like, all right, we know shows were big, and I think, because it was.
I'm gonna be clear. Let's clarify.
Okay.
I was married to Big. I met Stevie J while I was married to Big, but I met Stevie J not as Stevie J like this guy with Bad Boy. I met Stevie with another friend of mine who,
Right.
before Stevie was even a part of Bad Boy.
Right.
I was married to Big, but I didn't meet Stevie in that capacity of, I wasn't dating anybody. I was married to Big. Like,
Right. Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? So me meeting Stevie had nothing to do with Stevie ending up working with Biggie or even working on my songs. That was probably a dream of Stevie's at that time, even though it was a short period of time
Yeah.
until Stevie did get to be a part of Bad Boy.
Gotcha.
But I met Stevie before he was a part of Bad Boy.
And how does that go? Like, having a friendship, being friends with someone for so long, and then the, I guess, energy shifting.
Well, Stevie and I were friends for a very long time, and I never thought about Stevie in a dating, like, intimate way. Like, we were just, that's my homeboy. When I was working on the King and I album, the album I did with me and Big, posthumously, Stevie was one of the people that had vocals of Big's that hadn't been used for anything. So basically, how I went about doing that album was, okay, I'm going to get with all the people that have stuff that hasn't been used. Stevie was one of those people. So I camped out in Atlanta for a minute and worked with Stevie. In one of them sessions, Stevie came in the booth and kissed me, and I'm pushing, it was like that. It was way, 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 way after stuff.
Yeah.
So it had nothing to do with like, it wasn't, and I never even thought I would ever even be in a place to even get with a Stevie. I was married even after Big. I'm married to Hot,
So, like, emotionally, like, what? And this is,
I was single for the first time in my adult life. That's what it was.
I get it, Faith.
I hadn't been single in my entire adult life until then.
Yeah.
I mean, well, a few years before then, but that's when the young dudes was, I was just telling her, like, young dudes was trying to get with me. I was like, how you know me? There's like, I love you video. Like, like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I think for me, it's like, okay, so because again, love The King and I actually love that album. Love it. It's really cool. Legends, one of my songs, stays in the playlist. But what
Legacy.
Sorry. What like emotionally? Because it's like you are kind of like, I mean, celebrating someone who's passed that you loved, and at the same time, sparking something new with someone who you fall in love with. Like emotion, was that like I guess I'm trying to like figure out like if you can illustrate what that felt like, where it's like,
Well, I think because of the fact that it's not like this was going on when I started the process of the album. Like that wasn't, it wasn't like a conjunctual thing.
yeah,
Like I was doing the album as a businesswoman.
right,
You feel me? I did the album with the people that acquired the masters from Bad Boy, not with Puff,
right,
you know? So it wasn't connected in that way of that. Like, and I brought Stevie in after I had worked with other people. That wasn't the premise. Oh, like I'm working on this album about me and Big, and I'm just came in this session and me and Stevie got
Gotcha.
together. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
the album was
That
already,
makes sense, yeah.
there wasn't that
Okay.
at all.
Okay. Yeah,
But even still, even after Stevie and I had, even though we didn't develop a relationship, but even after the kiss and the talks of, oh, I've really been into you for this long, I'm like, get out of here. Like, you know, it took a minute. Like he was trying to convince everybody that knew us for this long. Like, no, I've really been loving her. Like, girl, bye. You know what I mean? Like, it took some convincing. You know what I mean? It wasn't just, oh, you kissed me and
yeah.
want me to touch your dick and now you know what I'm saying? That's not the case, right?
Okay.
No.
So y'all felt like,
But we were still in that time working on interludes with Big's voice and me
yeah,
in there crying. Like he know what it was.
yeah.
So I know how to compartmentalize things. It's not
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
that. We go.
Okay, no, I love it. Okay, no, because honestly, like I said, like Stevie's my boy. I met y'all together, and one thing for sure, like I feel like at that time when I met y'all, this is when like y'all were like deep in the blogs and everything. It's like, oh, Stevie and Faith is together. And nobody knew, was just like, is it real? Like, are y'all trying to do this for like a publicity stunt? Because obviously Stevie was Stevie. But I remember when I met
You said it right
No,
there.
no.
Stevie was Stevie. Yeah.
Shut up,
Stevie,
child.
Stevie
Yeah.
was
Be quiet, Faith.
Stevie.
Let us know. Let us know. Yeah.
But,
Let us know.
but one thing I will never forget is just like the first day I met y'all, I was like, oh, they are for real. They are like best friends. They have like a connection that is not fake whatsoever. Like I fucked with y'all heavy. Me and Katrina both. Me and Kat both really, really fucked with y'all. So it's like, you know, obviously you've known him forever. Did it just get to a point where I just felt like, okay, maybe we're not compatible romantically? Is that what ended up happening?
I don't know if the romance part was the problem.
Okay, all right. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I told you.
Okay, yeah. No. Okay, look.
I don't think romance was the problem. You said, did you guys both decide? I don't know if it was a collective. I mean, seasons change, and
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
sometimes the leaves turn brown, sometimes they turn green.
Yeah. One thing.
Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick.
Wait. All right. Okay. So look. She's not gonna let me.
What
make
you
it.
got to say? Tag you in.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You got something? I'm about to close Stevie up.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pack it up, box it up, and ship it.
Go ahead.
Don't say that. Don't you dare say that about Stevie J.
Okay, all right. Okay, another thing. Jesus. Cut the camera.
Oh, for real though.
Dead ass. No, okay. I'll push it to the side.
That's on you. Hey.
No, look. I'll push it to the side.
I ain't said don't ask me nothing.
What?
What happened? What happened?
I love it. I love it.
I bet you won't meet another bitch
I
come
love
on
it.
here
I
like
love
that.
All right. One thing for
I
sure.
dare you.
One thing for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Come on, Faye. Come on. One thing for sure. Stevie was really, really good. I don't know, is or was, whatever, really good with Ryder. One thing that I loved was your relationship with Ryder and Stevie's relationship with Ryder. I think that anybody who has any relationship with anyone on the spectrum understands how difficult or patient you have to be in order for things to be healthy. And one thing for sure, obviously, you are Ryder's mother. So I would expect a certain level of patience and love from you. But one thing that I was not shocked by, but surprised for sure, was how patient and loving Stevie is with Ryder.
Well, he wouldn't have been able to be in my life
If not,
with
Facts.
I love
understood.
Yep.
Was that something that you had to help develop, or like, honestly?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Because when Stevie and I were dating, he wasn't per se around Ryder a lot, but I would be going to Atlanta to see him. And then when we kind of got serious, there were times when I would take Ryder and his coach down there to Atlanta, you know, so he developed a relationship with him before I kind of got like, okay, real serious about him.
Mm-hmm.
So that was obviously a part of it. Like, I'm not going to be serious about somebody that don't understand, you know, and
Yeah.
can't handle and
Yeah.
Yeah.
help if you're going to be that close in my cipher. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So
No, and that makes
that
sense.
had a lot to do with me actually taking him serious in that way as well. You know,
Is how well he could handle.
well, just the rapport that they had. You know, it wasn't like he had to handle him. You know, I got to handle Ryder every day, whether I got somebody with me or not. You know,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah.
But when he was around, you know, there was, you know, he definitely developed a good rapport with him. So
And I think another huge thing, like something that I just have always especially here since I've met you, something I've always respected about you is like, no matter what, even if it's a tattoo appointment, if it's a booking, if it's anything, everything that you do or plan is revolved around Ryder and
his schedule.
schedule.
Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah.
So how difficult, if difficult at all, has it been to kind of like, obviously I'm sure that there's been a million different opportunities or anything that comes your way where it's just like, yeah, I can or can't do it. You know what I mean? Based off of my family and my home life.
Well, yeah, I mean, my assignment right now is to take care of Ryder and figure out this, you know, he's also in a transitional part. He's 18 now. So that's, he's gone through those hormonal things and even in the systematic way of things, you know, it's new services, new supports. You need to, it's not just your regular academics, it's independent living skills. So it's like, there's different things, changes that we're going through in terms of trying to find or figure out what's needed next. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, all of that kind of comes into play. And I don't know if I answered your question fully.
No, kind of.
Go back to your question.
Yeah, well, I mean, you did. But with Ryder specifically and where he's on the spectrum, do you feel like he will ever live independently, or do you feel like he'll always be assistance needed?
I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. I saw something on this parent on Instagram, this man, and that, thank God it was a father, you know, because it's statistically dads kind of don't end up in
The life.
the life of, especially when it's a couple to start out. You know, a lot of couples end up
Breaking up.
when the child has disabilities, you know. But this dad was talking about it, and he was like, I don't know if I feel bad for saying it out loud, but sometimes I wish that they don't outlive me, so at least I know that I took care of them for their whole life. You know, when they said that, it just was like, damn, like, I never thought that way, but damn, I kind of almost feel that way. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, that
Yeah.
heavy?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I feel you.
heavy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I swear to God, like, that's always been one thing for me. It's just like, and you know, I love Ryder. Ryder will come around and holler, whatever it is. But at the same time, it's like I think you and Stevie obviously, or I don't know so much anymore, but for sure, you just have a way about yourself with Ryder, and it's like even you having the nonprofit Ryder's Room. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't heard, you advocate for other parents who have autistic children on the spectrum. If it's something that you want to speak to about like what you have going on with that right now.
But back to your question, because I know I talk a lot and I'll be answering something else and not answering another thing. But I would love to feel like Ryder could be independent, but because of the fact that my son isn't fully verbal, I wouldn't feel comfortable in that way. You know, he can't say to me directly, oh, this happened, that happened. You know, he's not able to do that. So as a parent, I'm never going to feel that comfort level. I am working on trying to find a house, like even if it's just for a few days, like buying a house for him and a couple of the homies that, you know, Ryder's homies, and us parents can have a key and be fully accessible on 24-hour staff, but just for a few of them, not like a whole, you know, living complex, but something where maybe if it's 2 or 3 days a week, you know, and I know he's cool and I can pop up and he's right nearby, and just to kind of ease them into that. It's not so much just pushing you out.
Right.
You may never be fully out, but just something that it's a model instead of me, because I do that in the way of Airbnb sometimes with his coaches. You know, like a couple of times a year, I'll get me and a parent or two will get an Airbnb and let them spend 4 days with the young lady that, you know, kind of oversees them.
Okay.
You know, but that's different than, okay, this is happening all the time. Every week I'm here 3 days a week, and it's no mommy, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we need that, but it's hard to have that because it's finding trusted support.
Right.
I don't really play that. Like, even with my kids that aren't on the spectrum, it's like, I ain't going on no tour until my mama or my grandmother could stay here for a month or weeks, you know? Yeah,
That's how it should be, though.
I can't do that. And my son that can't really communicate with me like that, I feel that's 1,000-fold. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I love y'all's relationship. Like you said, y'all take that Sprinter and y'all go into Palm Springs, all the things. Like, I love that. Like, to me, like, Ryder is your rider. You know what I'm saying? I think that's beautiful. But yeah, like, I think for me, just people who give back is just always so admirable to me, especially something like this, where it's like people may not know where to turn. I think I told you about this when I was in New York doing a guest spot, and I was tattooing this lady who that was her job, was to kind of help parents who don't know how to work with their children.
Right.
Yes, that was her job. And she was telling me how poorly staffed or employed that department or that position is. And it immediately made me think of you and how well you do with, I don't have no kids, but how well you do with yours. You know what I mean? I can't imagine having kids, let alone like having that kind of level of responsibility. So kudos to you for that.
Thank you.
Real good mother.
I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But I'm glad whatever part of it that you received was, you know, the part of it that is cool.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like 90% of it ain't cool and you just saw one part, but I'm just saying there's moments, it's like, there's a constant figuring out part of it. So they might make strides and then regress, you know, over the summer vacation or the winter, you know, in different areas, whether it be language, whether it be academics, whether it be behavioral, you know, it's a constant climb, you know.
I'll say this. I feel like people see your heart. I feel like this is why you've had the success that you've had, and I feel like this is why you're continuously blessed. Is because people see your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even like you telling me about Grumming, about your neighborhood giving you, what is it they're giving you?
Wait, we can't talk about it yet because it's not official.
No,
it's not official. I'm emotional.
Damn it.
It's not official. It's not official.
Like, you heard it here first. No.
No.
Okay, damn. All
It's not
right.
official.
Well, big things are going on. Ain't that what you say? Like, look, I love it. I love it so much. But no, I honestly feel like that's why you're continuously blessed. Can I say this is just like even what's the song? 21 Savage and Summer Walker. Yeah, what's the
You know her
song?
name. Cut it out.
No, I'm trying to make sure that was the
Saying
song.
Summer Walker all
Summer
day.
Walker and
Shout out to Summer Walker.
shout out to Summer. Shout out to Summer.
He been playing your music.
What is it?
day.
Yeah.
I'm
New
drawing a
album
blank
just
on what the song is called.
Yeah.
That was
on his
the
album.
interlude on.
Yeah.
Prove it, right?
Prove it.
Come on. Now.
Prove it.
Come on now.
Prove it.
Come
Yeah,
on, you
yeah,
better
come
know
on
the
now.
title. Because Prove It is on my BMI.
No,
My
even
BMI in statement.
yeah.
even stuff like that is crazy to have such influential artists today, the biggest artists today sampling your music and you getting a huge chunk out of it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that is just, again, I feel like this is why you're continuously blessed because people see your heart and obviously it breathes through your music. But I don't know. I'm super happy. Look, now I'm like, okay, do we just get to these
He
games?
ain't even pick up no more of them cards.
Well, hold on.
He said it was going to be 1 hour.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
It's been an hour. What are we at?
Child, we had 2 already.
Got it too. Hour and a half?
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, we can do one last little tiny intimacy thing.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I'm staying here tonight.
Unless you do this or this.
I think we should do both. Before we do that,
Am I going to get any type of forewarning or?
yeah, we'll be we'll
It's okay. I
I'm
don't
gonna
need
go
it. I don't
this.
need it.
No, okay.
we'll
Look,
be more structured next time.
I
But
just need a little refill.
yeah, I was gonna say that earlier,
Yeah,
but
but
I didn't know
don't
if
say
you no.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could wait.
For what?
Oh, I thought I was gonna wait for her refill.
It's the rose one?
Heaven.
That's
all
all right in there.
Heaven.
Yeah.
You can give me water.
Nah, you take the
All
rose.
right.
So, I was gonna ask you. We were talking about success, and I feel like
Is this like on camera or nah?
yeah, we're still rolling. Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't know. Like,
Yeah. So we were talking about success, and I feel like that is a big part of why we named the shop Formula, because now I had one shop previous before we opened this new one, and I do think to success and to orchestrating a successful business, it takes a formula. So back to talking about your writing, what was one way that you could formulate how you could make a hit record? What's some things that you would really reach into your bag and grab to make these iconic songs that you would?
well, it's funny because I had stuff in my bag that I didn't even know made iconic songs. That was a Puff who, and I'm not saying that he's the one that figured it out. Like even Al B. Sure before him, like, Al, the fact that I was avidly studying the Clark sisters and the DeBarges, like I didn't even realize I knew the Clark sisters, but I didn't even realize that, like, damn, I guess so, El DeBarge, because now that I'm cool with El DeBarge too, I'm like, I used to study you too. I just didn't realize it was you. Like, I didn't know that
I
you was
love it.
gonna be
I
like
love
my nigga, like, but I just Puff used to be telling me, put all them harmonies and put them little parts. He just said them parts. He ain't know what to call it. He said ad-libs was called ad-lib. Do an ad-lib. I'm like, you mean the ad-lib? But I'm saying, like, just the stuff that I did from, and don't get me wrong, I didn't just grow up listening to church music. My mother I was born in Florida, grew up in Jersey. But my mom, Helene, shout out to Helene Evans, she was a Black girl. So you're talking in the early 70s, okay? Because I was born in 73. My mother was 18 when I was born.
Okay.
Right? Prior to that, now I'm like, damn, this bitch was out there. My mother was the leader of an all-white band, this Black girl in Florida in the early 70s. So all the musicians was white. Clearly, that's how I got here, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, right? But I don't know who he is yet. I just did the DNA thing. I'm gonna find out. But anyway, she was their leader. Like, my mother would be hitchhiking to shows. But this is like, how old are you, ma'am? 15?
16.
16 in the South in the early 70s as a black girl with, I heard like they would be like telling them they can't come in because she was black, and they was like, well, we can't play because she's our leader. So my mother had a very diverse palette of music. Like, when I would spend the weekends at my mother's house when she moved to Jersey, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't gospel. It was the Mamas and the Papas. It was Joan Baez. It was all, I have a very varied, palette of music.
Yeah.
So the fact that I had that and the church stuff, like, to my ear, you know what I mean? So when I got in the industry, it was God's plan, but it was like I came already
had the
ready.
foundation,
You feel me? Like, they
Yeah,
could leave
yeah.
me in the studio and I'm doing stuff by myself. I used to tell Puff not to come to my sessions until I call him to listen to stuff. Like, cause you coming in and trying to tell me to change stuff. Like, no, you don't, no, you need to hear my whole idea. Let me finish and I'll call you when I'm done. Like, so I was very much self-contained in that sense. And I already knew how to produce myself, record myself, because I used to sneak out the window to go to this studio in the Bronx, a little, home studio, get my ass whipped when I came home. But it ended up being worth it, I didn't know I was going to have a record deal when I was doing that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I finally did come in that circle, I was like, what? I don't need you here, child. Come back and tell me what you think about what I'm about to do.
I already did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So very early, confidence was just through the roof already.
Not confidence. I was shy, but I was dope as hell.
Yeah,
You feel
I
me?
love that.
I ain't had to be loud.
Yeah.
That shit was like, oh, that's you?
Yeah. I
Like,
love
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't even know it was me.
Yeah.
Like, I be shows like, that is not you on that record.
Yeah.
I wasn't there to sing. I was there with my daughter, like, as a babysitter for my own child.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Like,
Wow.
oh, shit, that's you? Oh, my God, you got to keep coming back,
Yeah.
That type of thing.
It's like when the work speaks for itself, you don't have to be loud. You
But I didn't have a demo package. I wasn't trying to get a record deal. You
sometimes I feel
understand?
that's when it works the best.
Right.
You're not out there trying to
Well,
be
I'm
seen
saying
as
I
like-
didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I just dropped out of college and had a baby,
Yeah.
Like, and just, my shit that I was getting my ass whooped for came in handy. Like,
Okay. All right. So look, I got this thing I wanted to try out.
I feel like
Obviously-
we have to have like 3 more of these because y'all
Oh, no,
are never
no.
going to
Yeah, 'cause
get.
I have
Oh, no,
a lot
no,
more
it's
questions.
It's me and
Yeah.
Misa.
We gonna have some more. I promise. I promise.
Then it's me and C's.
Yeah.
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, speaking.
Faith gonna be the
please.
jump off for this
Speaking.
shit. You feel me? Mm.
Speaking. So one thing I wanted to do was do. Okay. So I got these pictures,
Ha!
right?
Why do I feel like I need to?
Make sure the camera's right. Make sure the camera's right. Okay, good. So I want to
Do that
take.
again.
You said the mic is?
Oh.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So I want you to take, honestly, I was going to say a minute, but I think 30 seconds. I want you to take 30 seconds and tell me the first story or thought or whatever that comes to your mind.
Jesus.
I'm going to show you just a couple pictures.
I can say pass.
You can say pass.
That would be
No,
disrespectful.
no, no.
if I did.
How about this?
Yeah,
And I will show you first before I show them.
Okay.
And you tell me pass or not.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
30 seconds. Go.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes,
We started off with a bang.
Okay.
started
yes.
Okay. I'll take a response.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, and you know my favorite picture is of you. You know I've told you this a million times. When you call me, this is what comes up.
Oh, oh shit.
This is my favorite picture of Faith.
That's on my wall in my dining room.
Oh, yeah. 30 seconds.
Oh my
Where were you?
God.
What was going on?
Probably on the phone with Big. Where the fuck you at? What the fuck? Oh my God. The weave was horrible. I hated it, but she could you. She could you.
You know what's
The boobs was still perky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, this is what I mean when I
That's
say
fresh
the
out of
iconic
Brick
tattoo.
City.
Yeah.
That's when I used to
The-
talk like, "What's up? How you doing? What happened? Yeah, money, what? Hello."
I love it. That is
Hello.
so tight.
Oh my
God.
God.
The blonde, all of it. Oh my God. Okay,
The
so
weave was awful though. But
this is the next one.
we wasn't even speaking that day. That's the funny thing. Like when we arrived there, we arrived separately.
What?
Yes.
This shoot, y'all look so in love.
Yeah.
There's like so many
We
photos of
were,
this. Yeah.
but we wasn't speaking. But when we arrived, and we spoke after that.
Where was this shot at? You
That
remember?
was somewhere like on the Brooklyn Pier somewhere.
Oh, okay. I love this motherfucker.
I do too.
Like I love it so much.
But look at my booty. Look how far it is away. Okay, if you really want to be into details,
She touching the door.
that part. You feel me? That lets you know.
Okay.
You ain't even never look at that because it's all black leather in there, right? You never noticed how far away I was sitting.
Yeah. You sitting away.
But
All
I'm
right.
leaning on him, so you never notice that my butt. You know, if you really in love, you want your butt to touch.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wasn't doing none of that. We was in love, but I was pissed. Like, yeah, all right,
Okay.
I'm gonna lean on your big ass. Yeah, all right. Get this picture.
Hey. All right, now I'm scared to ask you the same.
Yeah.
I'm
scared to ask you
saying
this next
we
one.
probably fucked when we left, but when we arrived,
man.
we were pissed at each other.
Okay. Now
Why?
I'm scared to
Why?
ask you this next one.
Maybe let's.
Why y'all?
I'm scared to ask you the next one now.
Why do I look like evil? Evil.
Any thoughts? 30 seconds. This was, obviously what video this is from.
So it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
I can't say out loud what my thoughts are, but I cannot. I cannot.
God.
Come on.
I can't say that on this.
Okay,
At this big ass age, I can't.
Okay.
I can't. I can't.
Okay, all right. Two more. I love this one too, because you look so like with the shits.
I was definitely with all the motherfucking shits. I look pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I got on a shirt that's like 3 sizes too big.
When you say to me, I'm a boy at heart, this is what I think.
That's exactly what the fuck it
This
is.
is what I think about. Okay.
That's when I was right on the corner of Fulton Street. Yo, Nino, C's, what up? Where y'all at? Like, I got some weed.
Okay, and last one. And this one reminds me.
Yo, that's hilarious.
I love that photo.
Yikes.
So this
Hey, yikes.
this last one reminds me of the video that you sent me, and it's just like a hip hop love story. Like I love this picture. I don't know where it was taken.
That's around the same time.
Okay, yeah.
Look, he actually had on a ring. Oh, shit.
Was y'all cool at this time? Was y'all-
Apparently.
I mean, I don't know. Your booty was on the last picture. You said.
What do
y'all
you
wasn't
think,
cool.
guys? I think that's like very, very, that's like probably like within the same 2 weeks after we married.
Okay.
He had on a ring on the wedding ring finger.
Yeah, he did have the ring on. He had it on. Wait, hold on. Was it on the other one?
Ooh. Look how tight it was, 2 inches.
Hey.
I probably bought it. Like here you go. I got a ring. I got a because we went to this court upstate New York. Like
Yeah. No, I love that.
I got a ring for you right here.
Oh, shit. Come on.
I ain't even had one, but I made sure he had one.
What you still want?
I don't know. Okay, so what do you think?
Let me find out they ran out of questions.
No, we got questions now, but that was the thing. Was like, I don't know how you feel. One question. Okay, so give her the categories. Each color has a different category,
Are
right?
you gonna explain the game?
No.
I don't know.
Explain the game.
Okay. So this is a game called Hella Awkward, Black owned brand, conversation evoking card game. They sent us, and I thought it'd be cool to ask you at least one question from here. But they're separated by categories. So, like for example, they have a dating questions based off of dating. One category is called real talk. One is called sex, simply called sex, and one's called relationships. This being the last question we'll ask for today.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Why you limited?
We can do a few. We can do a few. Yeah. We got time.
Who chooses what my limits are? Like, what the
Look,
Yeah. I love it.
can I choose my category at least?
yeah. What category you want? We got dating, real talk, sex, and relationships.
All of that shit.
Let's start with dating. Let's start with dating.
Run it.
I'm gonna let you choose one. Choose one.
Wait, what's the premise of this game again?
They're different. They're different. Okay, for example, I'll tell you one. Like this one. I'm taking this out. Tell us about your worst date.
Okay. All right.
Type shit.
Let's go. I pick it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. That's a good one.
I think my class.
What is your type? I'll
What
read
is
for
your
you.
type? I like my type. My type. I don't think I have a type. My
Oh.
type, well, if there was a type, I wouldn't be able to say it in a bunk type. Like, I like somebody that it's a feeling, it's a realness, it's a, you know how y'all all over there, you feel me? It's like it's some real shit, like just some connective tissue type shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. Look, I'll
Like
take it.
Konnichiwa,
So
eat a shade.
physically, you don't have no type. Physically.
Not even.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I could show you a fucking hodgepodge of this fucking.
This is relationships.
Does it matter who brings home the bacon? Oh shit. Well, historically, I would have said no.
Okay.
And no, it doesn't. Because you know what? It does. It does matter if in the sense that I think that if there's if we're in a triple relationship, if it's three of us that's in a relationship running this house, all three of us need to be contributing to whatever makes this household run. Whether that's dollars, whether that's sweat equity, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You meaning like a what do you call it?
so the
What do you call it in
bacon
relationships?
itself is usually meaning money.
Like a polyamorous
What
relationship?
I'm saying, even if it's that type of nigga, I'm not telling you I want to be in a fucking.
I'm asking what you're talking
I'm
about.
saying
I want to know what you
What I'm
mean.
saying, whether it's 2, 3, 4 in the relationship, the bacon isn't always about the money. Like, you feel me? Like, if you put in sweat
Okay.
equity, bam. If you fucking working around this motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Okay.
could be doing this and your mate could be over there making sure the fucking wires and nobody's tripping.
The kid
Yeah.
is good.
Right. That
Everybody
type
playing
of
their
shit.
part.
So it's like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It don't matter because
Understood.
that depends on what the bacon means to you.
Right.
Feel me? The bacon is like making this shit happen and making this shit all work together.
Got you.
So
That's a good answer.
yeah, okay.
So hold on. So touching on that. So
Y'all stupid.
with money then. So like you would date somebody who's not financially there.
I'm not
Unless
dating.
they're
I'm not really dating.
but you would though.
I don't know. I'm not dating.
That's a hard pass.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. You said wait. Let me let you finish your question. Actually,
No,
let me open my ears.
No, I was clear.
Let me
No.
open my ears.
So
for
what I'm saying is that so you just want everybody to play their part, but
huh? I never said I want nobody to play their
no,
part.
you said
I play
everybody,
all the
everybody
parts
doing the
right
equity
now.
sweat.
So
Yeah.
I can't assign nothing to nobody
Yeah.
that is non-existent in my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
She said she ain't dating.
Ain't
Goddamn
nobody
it.
laughing about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Look,
I'm
let's,
just saying.
let's,
Yeah.
But you did not even catch the drift, my nigga.
me?
You or him. I can't assign nothing to nobody that is not there.
Yeah.
Hello.
You gotta find them first. Right?
I'm not looking.
Heard you.
Okay, if you were looking,
They gotta find me. How about that?
She
Okay,
ain't
yeah,
looking.
she the prize. She the prize.
I'm just saying,
she's
I'm
the
not
prize.
really on the prowl. My life is really about
Yeah.
my son.
Yeah.
And if God sees fit for someone to fall into that, then so be it.
Well, I should get rid of the sex category then.
No, let's talk
Oh,
about
okay. I'll keep it then.
it. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
Okay, so for right now, let's do real talk.
Let's ask all the sex questions.
Ah, we only got 3. All right. Well, Jesus. Pick one from real talk, goddammit. Pick one from real talk. Well, that's a long one. What that say?
Parenting is hard. What should your parents have taught you when you were younger? Child.
Mm.
They tried to teach me a bunch of stuff, so I can't really. Let me go to another one. Because if you don't want to listen, you ain't going to listen, you know? And you might listen and then still do some different shit.
And hear what was said 10 years later.
If you could fix one world issue, what would it be? Wow. Dang.
One world issue.
Just one.
Just one.
Yikes. I think acceptance and, for lack of, not even acceptance, not even inclusion, acceptance, awareness, awareness above acceptance, awareness. Like, there's so many different.
What's the word? I feel like it's a word on the tip of my tongue. When you not only acknowledge but accept, what is it called? To be, don't read my. No. I need to get my thesaurus because I know what you're saying. There's a word that someone said to the
Not inclusion, but
shit. No.
Exclusivity.
No. Acceptance, thesaurus. I do this all the time. Give me a second because there's a perfect word for it. That I feel like everybody needs to do with each other. It's like we don't have to agree. I don't have to agree with you or your life, and you don't have to agree with me and mine, but we live here on this planet together. It's a word for that. And now I'm drawing blanks. But yeah, I don't want to
but
take.
you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Acceptance on what scale? Just everything as a whole, or
No, I was correcting myself when I said acceptance, because if you can't accept something you don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's the openness to want to be aware of the fact that shit these days there's even autism alone. It's like an epidemic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Toleration.
tolerance is one thing,
Tolerance.
but
I feel like grace.
tolerance is like some real bougie type of mean shit to me, though.
You think
I'm
so?
gonna tolerate your ass.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
need you to tolerate me. Don't fuck with me at all, my nigga.
Yeah.
Tolerate. Get the fuck out of here.
But sometimes I feel like this.
Fuck out of here, Captain.
You need to at least be that. Like to me, I'm like, because I feel like people be so intolerant of so much shit that it's just like, why do you give a fuck?
But tolerance means like you at the top and you have to deal with it. Nigga, who the fuck are you to tolerate? Fuck you.
Not at the top. It don't necessarily mean you're at the top.
Dick, my nigga.
It means
Fuck outta
fucking
here.
relax.
I'm not with that.
But it's still though, like I still kind of want to know what you're wanting to say, like what word y'all are trying to find.
I'm not trying to find tolerance.
Yeah. Mine was
Yeah.
tolerance. Because like,
But I understand what you're saying.
You get what I'm
but
saying?
Tolerance is more, it just feels a little harsh.
Like it's like
That word feels a
superior.
little.
It's like
yeah,
superior. It's like you're looking down.
I have to.
and I guess I don't look at it like that. I think tolerance to me is just like, there's a lot of different people in this world. And I feel like there's a lot of hatred that comes along with the differences that we have.
But tolerance
me-
seems like it's teetering on the hatred side.
To me, tolerance is mind your business. Tolerance is just like mind your business.
I think you're referring to like grace. I think giving people grace, allowing, because It's like allowing people to do what they do and not having to tolerate them, but giving them the grace to not only be themselves, but to
And it don't bother you.
Yeah.
You don't have to tolerate it.
and even if
I'm not
you
gonna be
are
bothered.
trying to put a perspective,
Unless I can help.
even if you are trying to put a perspective or lifestyle on somebody, is giving them grace on both sides. I feel like that's where we mess up. The definition of intelligence is adaptation, the ability to adapt. So with any, like, if I'm trying to put a certain lifestyle on you, I need you to learn it right now. It's like, you got to give that person grace to learn that, to evolve. And on top of that, it's like, you have to give the other person grace to, even if it's foreign to you, you have to be able to, take the time to learn. It has to be on both sides.
Well said, brother.
I do what I do, you know.
Well said, brother.
Book coming out soon. You know? Coming out soon. Downloading on Audible, you know.
Okay, so these are the last three. This is sex.
Back to the question.
She said all three.
He has
You said all
no
three.
tolerance.
She said all
So
three.
we see he has no tolerance.
I got tolerance.
Conversation.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Hello. Who do you think about
Nuh-uh, that's not what it say.
what do you think about your partner discussing your sex life with their friends? What do I think about it? I don't have a partner. And
Ma'am.
so they can discuss whatever the fuck they like.
Hey. Media training, A+. A+. Media training, A+. Oh my God.
Deanna Williams.
I'm taking notes over
Deanna
there.
Williams.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, Deanna Williams,
Yeah.
Philly. Bam. That's
Yeah.
She did your media training?
Hey, shout out Deanna Williams. Yeah, Philly, we need you. Yeah.
Okay, these two are a little crude, but go ahead, come on.
I answer all three of them or not. Lights on or lights off? That depends. What we doing? That depends on what we doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least.
How long should sex last? Shit, as long as it takes.
That's a real ass motherfucking answer. That's a bar. As long as it takes. God damn it. Look, well, cheers to that. Cheers to that. And Faith.
Wait, this is not over though. Like, we gotta come back.
Oh, you want to keep going?
Different outfits, 'cause they,
we
you know,
keep going.
They slighted me, y'all.
Yeah.
We supposed to have a full blown conversation.
Oh, this is a good one.
Nah.
I'll ask you. Monogamous dating or roster vibes?
Who? What? Monogamous dating?
She said that's a
How could dating be monogamous?
Yeah, only date one person. You dating one, are you the type to, when you date one person, are you
I
only
don't
dating that
really
person,
date-
or do you have a team?
I just told you I was
She ain't looking.
single for the first time in my
She ain't looking.
life. Like, I don't know. I'm not about to. No, I fucked enough people as a teenager that I'm not trying to get like.
Look.
Not like that. Not
Faith
people.
Evans is coming
No,
back.
no,
She's
no,
coming
no.
back. Faith
Yo,
gotta come back.
no. Oh, wait. Ask it again. I didn't mean. Ask it again. Start all over. Fuck that. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean people.
We're gonna say that- we're gonna
First
say that
of
was
all,
next time.
wait.
No,
I didn't
no.
mean people like people. I meant like the dudes that I wanted to fuck. That's what I meant. Like, not people, like random people. Hey guy, hey girl, hey. No. You know what? Fuck y'all. Don't try and end this shit now. Y'all took forever to start.
I want them to want more. I want them to want. We'll leave one
Fuck that. Let
more.
me clarify my comment.
Yeah. Hold on, no, we got some more.
I didn't mean I fucked enough people. I mean I fucked enough. Period. As a teenager. Enough. Not people, but I fucked enough as a teenager that I'm not tripping off of like.
Oh yeah, no. I promise you, everybody.
Is
understood.
everyone okay? I don't think they did.
No, everybody understood. Yeah.
Because I said people like I was just on the streets, like
No,
fucking
no.
people. Like, hey.
I don't know.
You better fucking know.
Okay.
I
This,
know.
this is gonna be the last one, so make it good.
I don't believe
We'll
you.
we'll decide other things. Hold on.
How y'all get to decide? I thought I get to pick though.
This is out. Hello, you got the shirt on?
Yeah. Let her know. No, okay, we have to ask that one.
Oh, this is good.
This
This should be the last one.
no, I feel like we can ask two more, but that one for sure. I really want to know, like, all this is cool, but it's the art behind it. It's the art behind why we do what we do at our tattoo shop, and yeah, we're just head over heels about what you put into your artwork. So that one has to happen. Okay, appreciate it. Finally, I get a card. Damn, all in the fucking deck. So, Miss Faith Evans, you can only stream one album for the rest of your life. Which album are you listening to?
Wow, that's a good one.
That's a real good one. Rachel picked that one out.
It would be a Stevie Wonder album. For sure.
Okay, I love that.
Maybe songs in the key of life.
Oh, I can see that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is there somebody recently, other than, I know we talked about Summer Walker, but is there any R&B artist right now that give you that same type of emotion that his album did? Or Stevie Wonder, or just anybody of that era?
I don't know what is considered recent these days because shit be so going 5 minutes, you know what I mean? But people that are not, I think have been out in the last
10, 15.
Yeah.
Her. It's amazing. Jasmine,
Yeah.
of course, with Jasmine has been around. I was in the studio with Jasmine back in the day.
Okay.
Jasmine.
Oh,
But hers is amazing.
yeah.
I think, like, you know, in terms of like, and she ain't even really like new,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But she's still current.
10, 15. Yeah.
Right, you know,
Yeah.
but she's like all encompassing.
Yeah.
So she's
I
dope.
love that.
Huh.
But there's other artists that I do enjoy listening to. You know?
Yeah.
But it's just that I'm not, you know, it's like a different culture. The streaming culture is different. Like you might hear a little bit, and, you know, it's like you're not getting to get into a whole album, you know.
Yeah.
I like Coco Jones, but I probably have only heard a couple of
songs.
songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's the thing today is like, cause
And songs are shorter. I don't know if y'all.
they don't, they took out the
Yeah.
hook. They ain't, I'm
Two-minute
sorry,
song.
took out the
Yeah,
bridge. There's no
exactly.
bridge.
I think that's a bad thing, but it's like there's just a different way. Like I said before, things are presented differently. It's just different, you know.
They took out the
Doesn't
bridge
mean
and they don't make
less
albums no
than,
more.
but it's just different.
Yeah. That's really good.
But there's a lot of, I like Money Long. A lot of good artists out.
I love it.
yeah. Okay.
But they don't, it's like hard to, you know, it ain't a bunch of stuff in my playlist other than the old stuff. like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
That's me, and I get made fun of for it.
but today I just added some stuff to my playlist. I'm like, no, I'm adding that to my playlist.
Yeah.
What did you add?
I forgot. I just told y'all.
It was the ending.
I thought it was all of this year.
No, I've been had the internet.
Oh, okay.
That was something else.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, God damn it. I want to end on a strong note. Okay. This is why.
Wasn't that a strong note?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want to end on that? Okay. I had other questions. Okay.
Better for ring.
No.
I was gonna
I was going to think of No, it's okay. You want to end on the strong note? That's all good.
As long as your last question is strong.
No, it's okay. They're putting pressure on me now. So, no, I think that was good.
I think we did a terrific job, and I'm really, really excited to have Faith Evans here with us tonight. Yes. I appreciate your honesty, your transparency, and your presence. I am over the moon, and I literally can't wait for the next time because next time it's going to be the Misa or C's or somebody. We're going to come.
It might be all three of us.
Yes.
Yes. Don't talk nasty to me.
Please.
Look, I love it. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of Formula Features. Woo!
Hey.